If you haven't heard, Keir Starmer has appointed Patrick Vallance, you know, the COVID advisor, to become the Science Minister. Of course, this has rattled the COVID deniers, but let's forget about that for the time being and move on to this Tory MP. Remember him? It's George Freeman.
Could I take this opportunity to thank and congratulate the Secretary of State and the team at the Department of Business and Trade for the work they're doing, particularly in the Global Investment Summit.
He was the Tory MP who quit his role as the Science Minister because he couldn't afford to pay his mortgage on his ministerial wage of £118,000. But remember this.
I think we have to look at what situation this country would be in if we hadn't acted.
Yes, it's her who inflicted pain on many mortgage payers with her mini-budget, announced by her Chancellor, Kwasi Kwarteng.
High tax rates damage Britain's competitiveness. They reduce the incentive to work, to invest and to start a business.
This happened almost immediately.
So relative kind of stability overnight, that was more or less where the statement happened. So you see that point where it kind of picks up a little bit? And then perhaps as people are digesting it, it's down by about a full cent against the dollar in a matter of a few seconds.
Incredibly, George Freeman, who quit his post and was still voted in his constituency of Mid-Norfolk, his mortgage went up from £800 per month to £2,000. This all led to this exchange in PMQs back at the beginning of the year.
Mr. Speaker, one of the most difficult experiences for any member of this House is speaking to those at the sharp end of this government's cost of living crisis. So nobody could fail to be moved by the plight of the member for Mid-Norfolk. His mortgage has gone up £1,200 a month. He's been forced to quit his dream job to pay for it. A Tory MP counting the cost of Tory chaos. After 14 years, have we finally discovered what they meant when they said, "We're all in this together"?
Click here to see Carol Vorderman rejoicing at the news of the Tories' demise.